it's me. Let me close my sunroof so that I can talk without the wind blowing in my face. So, today is Thursday, April the 3rd, 2025. Turn the air conditioner on because it is. My car shows that it's 90. I don't think it's 90. I think it's probably about like 80, 81 right now, but really warm. Got my tank top on. Ooh, look at my muscles. Whatever. So I have had quite an eventful day so far. I took today and tomorrow off from work at my big girl job, at my day job, because I had an appointment earlier with this place called Sono Bello to talk to them about having a little procedure done. I have said several times in the past that I've lost a lot of weight. I lost 94 pounds, and I got a lot of skin that unfortunately at my age did not snap back and will not snap back. So I gotta have it, or I want to have it removed. I don't have to, but I want to, because this is the first time in my adult life and my whole entire life that I've ever been within normal weight range for my height. But I've still got all this loose skin, so it looks like I've still got a bigger poochy belly and all that. So I'm had an appointment with them to talk to them about, getting the procedure done. So they ran the numbers and everything for me. So it's looking like that maybe I might, in a couple months, have it done. I can finance it, or I can see about borrowing money externally to get it done. Either way, their finance rates are a little bit high, but actually they're a lot high. But if I can borrow some money externally at a better rate, then I'm probably going to do that and just get it done. So I'm very extremely excited about it. The consultation appointment only lasted about 20 minutes, and we went through how everything would work, and it sounds like something that I want to have done. So it's a little expensive, but for it to have it done one time and it's permanent, not ever have to worry about it again, and I think I'm gonna do it. So I will update on that as it progresses. I guess that's the only way I can say it. But then, after I did that, I went and had lunch with my friend Teresa, the one who's my manager at my trash ferry job, at a Greek/Italian restaurant, a local one that I absolutely love. And then, for the first time in my life, I went and had a pedicure, and I have never had a pedicure before. But her feet always look beautiful, her toes always look beautiful, and she's talking about how much she likes it and how it's. She's got this little guy who does it, and she really likes it. Blah blah blah. So I was like, let's do it. So we went over there and had a pedicure, and my feet look great. My toes look beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I think I'm probably hooked. I think I'll probably be getting pedicures for the rest of my life because they are beautiful. I didn't realize that my ugly old feet and toes could look pretty, and they really do. So sorry, I was looking at them again because they're just so pretty. I got a really pretty blue color on them. So I've had a little bit of a interesting day, and then of course I had to go to the post office to mail some stuff to my daughter who lives in Japan. I have to fill out a customs form if I'm mailing anything that is not just an envelope. And my son-in-law, his birthday was last week, and I meant to mail this last Saturday when I was off, because you have to physically go into the post office, and usually I work until 4:30 and they close at 4. So I typically can only go on Saturday when everybody in the world goes to the post office. But since I was off today, I went in but I sent his birthday card, and then I have he is a kind of a nerd like me, and he likes Monty Python and the Holy Grail, that movie, as do I. And so I got him a sticker that says "Ni" for the Knights of Ni, and then I also got my daughter a necklace with her zodiac stones on it. So yeah, I mailed that. It's really sad that to mail stuff to an APO military post office box, that I mean, it was just those three things: a card, a sticker, and that necklace. And they probably weighed 1/4 of a pound, and it cost $10. And to mail something to somebody in the military, sorry, I'm getting on the interstate. To mail something to somebody in the military, I feel like it should be less expensive because, you know, the U.S. is who sent them there, and they're not there. It's not my fault that they're in Japan, but whatever. Anyways, $10 for those three little things. If I had mailed them across the country, it would have cost me like $3. Whatever. But I wanted the stuff to get there, so I sent it on. So now I'm headed to get my car washed. I got to take it through the drive-through washing machine because the pollen is absolutely horrible where I live, and I have a black car. Oh, what? And I have a black car, and right now it looks like a lime green car with black spots because there's so much pollen on it. And I mean, I'll park it in the garage, but the garage doesn't have a door. It's just like a carport, I guess you could call it. But it's, you know, there's walls that just don't have a door. Anyway, excuse me. I got a big old whiff of cold air. I'm not an air conditioner person. I am a sunroof open, windows down person, but obviously I can't have the sunroof open and the windows down while I'm driving and talking on the YouTubes or wherever. So I've got the windows up and the air blowing in my face. I hate it. I want the windows down. So I'll in a minute be cutting this video done because I need to roll the windows down because when it's warm outside, it just warmed up enough to start wearing, you know, like sleeveless shirts, and I could actually probably wear a pair of shorts today. Now my car's saying it's 86 now that I'm moving, so I guess it is closer to 90 than it is to 80. What? Are you serious? I swear. Look, that's why I'm going to Solano Bello, because of that right there. Turn this sideways just a little bit and see if I can get that to work a little better. Anywho. But since it's Thursday, I've got one more day to work for my garbage job. So I'll work my trash ferry job this evening, and then I will have 2 entire days off of work, which for me is a miracle. I have to go tomorrow. My truck has been broke down and at the mechanic for probably 3 weeks now, but it is ready. So tomorrow I will have my father take me to the mechanic to pick it up. So that was a little expensive. It's a good thing I have 2 jobs because my truck is a Toyota. It's a 93, and it's a little bit hard to find parts for. And you know, obviously the tariffs and all that stuff. But I mean, the parts were here before the tariffs kick in. That was just yesterday when all that happened. But it was still $1,100. But I will say that he did 3 pretty major repairs to it. He had to change the water pump, which everything was already off of it. My father had already taken all that off there because I'm kind of mechanically inclined, but not anywhere near enough to fix my car if it's anything more than just minor little stuff. Although I did change the mass airflow sensor. That was the 2 screws and a plug. But you know, hey, whatever. Anyways, but he did change the water pump and replace a couple of hoses, and he put a new starter on it, which I know that was a pain because it's made in Japan, and it seems like everything in there is made for people with small little bitty hands, not for, like, I have humongo hands for a chick, and working on if my father, if he's my daddy, he's working on it and he can't get a screw or a bolt, and I'm like, dude, I'll try, but got these big old hands, these big man hands. So I know it was a pain getting the starter on it because it's up, and he had to take one of the wheels off, and anyhow, but it cost $1,100 to get it fixed, which again, in the grand scheme of things, I know that's not a humongo amount, but you know, whenever you're poor and working 2 jobs to survive. And then here I am over here talking about having Sono Bello done. But I'm hoping that this is it for knock on wood, and that's all I'm going to say because I don't want to jinx myself, and I can save for a couple months, and then we'll see where we're at with that. I got a couple other things that are going to be taken care of pretty soon, so that's it for the day. I'm going to go, like I said, up here and go through the drive-through washing machine and get this pollen knocked off of my car, and then we'll see what the rest of the day brings. I hope everybody has an awesome afternoon, awesome day, awesome weekend, and I will talk to you soon.